morning to you, Carl and Lisa. We are waking up by Sydney Harbour this morning at Opera Bar for a very special event. More on that in a little bit, but just with Sydney's weather to start today kicks off National Youth Week, celebrating the young people right across the country, but also caring for them as well through an initiative through the PCYC right across the country. It's called Time for Kids, which basically means that you spend some time in a cell, a faux cell that is, and raise awareness to make sure that youth crime does stop on our streets, put an end to the problem, and also raise some money as well. And we're going to have some NRL legends with us this morning to kick off proceedings. Carl and Lisa.
They do a great job, PCYCs, right around this great country of ours. Thanks for that, Nams. Thanks for highlighting.
Good morning to you, Carl. We are kicking off National Youth Week today with some of the action down at the Opera Bar with the PCYC's initiative, Time for Kids. And look at that for your early Friday morning. These guys are called Invincible Worldwide. They are a martial arts group from the Bankstown PCYC, and not only do they perform these amazing tricks, but they can also, watch this one, a one-fingered push-up to start your Friday with. That's very tricky, but they also teach the youth of today how to do these tricks as well, proving that the young people right across the country can do anything with their mind and their body if they really put themselves into it. Morning to you, Fordo. We are by the Sydney Harbour Bridge at Opera Bar this morning for the PCYC's Time for Kids, and one of our jailbirds this morning is going to be Freddie Fittler. You're looking delightful in the black and white stripes, Freddie, and we've come into the NRL season, so State of Origin is obviously not too far away, so we're going to have a bit of a competition to raise the most money. Who can do it, the Blues or the Maroons?
Well, the Blues are winning at the moment.
Are they?
So, yeah.
What
about
are you
130,000. The
Ooh.
Maroons are only 80,000. They always claim, about passion and all that sort of junk, so we're proving it with our money.
All right, well, let's prove it by locking you up in the cell this morning. Where are our cops going to be? Are you ready to lock this one up? I think he is ready to do some time. Then we've got little Demi as well, who is Freddie's young daughter, who is parading one of the checks from Barry Gibb, of course, the Fiji. That's a great one,
There
Demi. All right, I'll take that. You want to go lead Dad into the cell with the cops?
Yes.
Let's get him in there, because he's going to spend the next hour or so doing some time for youth crime and raising some money for a great cause.
Bringing back the youth.
Whilst he spends some time in there, let's take a look at your weather and see what's forecast. And you're on to head to Brisbane, where we find Darren Lockyer this morning, who is also going to be locked up to do some time and to raise some money for Time for Kids. Darren, good morning to you. How much have the Maroons raised so far?
We're in the mid-80s, Em. Don't worry, there's plenty of passion up here. And it closes on the 14th, so I think the Blues might have come out of the blocks a bit too quick. I'm sure the Queenslanders will come home strong.
Well, I'm not too sure about that, mate. Till kick things off up in Brizzy, we'll get you into your cell. If you've got your police force there with you, let them put the handcuffs on and lead you into that cell this morning. It is a great cause. We are raising money. But I can hear that door open. And you've been slammed in, mate.
Yeah.
You're in there nice and tight.
Yeah, thanks, Em. I'm in. I'm doing some hard time for the kids.
Exactly right, mate. We are raising money to stop youth crime and to stop this problem on our streets this morning. Boys, we're going to leave you in there for the next hour or so and catch up with you at about 8:15 to see how you are progressing.
Freddie's out in the sunshine. He really will get a zebra suntan out there today.
He's very used to it. That's it. Good cause, good cause.
Good morning to you, Carl. We are down at Opera Bar this morning doing Time for Kids, raising money so we can eradicate youth crime on the streets of our cities right across the country. And joining us this morning is New South Wales Commissioner Andrew Scipione, who is going to lock me up, I believe, or some of his team is, after we take a look at the weather. But first of all, Commissioner, it's a really important cause, everything that the PCYC does right across the country.
Yeah, look, it is, Emma. It's so important to us. This is about police and youth working together. We want to build relationship. We want them to understand we're there to help them, and this is a great way to do it.
Absolutely, and we're so thrilled that you could come along this morning and support this terrific cause. We'll take a look at the weather, and then I am dressed as my own jailbird this morning. They say horizontal stripes aren't fetching at the best of times. Imagine adding 10 kilos on TVs. I imagine this is a great sight. Anyway, so we'll take a look at the force here. We have got our cells set up, and it's time for me to do some time, Commissioner.
Jailbird, I think it's time for you to get in.
All right, in we go. Oh, do I? I get actually escorted into the cell. If you would like to donate some money to this great cause, you can ring up this phone number, 1300 Time for K. We've got Freddie Fittler in here as well, who's spent the last hour or so, and you've had some people donate a fair bit of money to you this morning.
Yes, we have McGrath Real Estate, Ken Jacobs, Andrew Jolliffe, who's over here in the grey suit, looking dapper, Anthony Bell, and Macquarie Foundation. I think I've already said them, but thank you everyone for donating.
As much money as we can raise this morning, Lisa, we want to, the Blues down here, we do want to beat the Maroons up in Brisbane. We'll be catching up with Darren Lockyer in the next little while.
Oh, that's great. It's a heck of a phone list Freddie's got on his phone there, but well done. And thank you to all of those for donating.
We are still in our cells this morning, Fordo, as we do Time for Kids, raising money for the PCYC program to stop youth crime on our streets. Also up in Brisbane is Darren Lockyer, who's spent the last hour in his cell. How much have you raised up there, Darren?
I think the last hour we've raised $3,000, Emma, so I think I'm about to apply for bail.
Well, I'm going to give you the permission right now to be released from your cell. You can open up the gates up there, fellas, up in Brizzy. Same here, so you're comfortable. You can open up our gates as well if you don't mind. We can be released from our time, including Freddie and also Debbie as well. It's good news. We can enjoy the rest of the weekend. We'll take a look at your weather right now, though, and see what's happening at your place. Thank you to all our prisoners this morning, and including Darren Lockyer up in Brizzy. Thanks for your time this morning, mate, and hopefully you can raise a little bit more money up in Queensland. But we've done great this morning in New South Wales. We've already raised $150,000, and even the big boss man, David Gingell, has donated a cheeky $2K, which has been a nice donation for us. So thank you very much for that, Ginge. If you want to get involved in this program, the website is timeforkids.org.au. Get on there. These cells are going to be popping up right around the country. You can do some time to help fight youth crime. Carl had a great morning down here this morning, but Stevie will be back on Monday with more of your weather forecasts.
Great stuff, and thanks to Lockie too. Thanks, Lockie, in Brizzy all by himself.
Don't want to be
all by himself. Don't worry, 8 from 8 this year, brother. 8 from 8.
Oh, don't count the chickens.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Oh, if you're that bored with it, don't worry.
It is getting a little bit tiresome, all this winning. Get ready to win, folks.